All right. We're going to be getting started here in about 5 minutes. There's 5 minutes. Melinda's back just in time for me to get some spam musubis. I'm going to try and get shove these things down. Get my energy up for all this nonstop qualifying. All right, Colin. Colin, you're going to be in the race number 2 and then also the last race, all right? So I'm going to need you to marshal. All right, and TJ, you're in the 21.5. All right, guys, we're about 2 minutes out. There's 2 minutes. I'm going to try and stuff my face right here. I need my marshals. Marshals from the NASCAR class. Marshals, race number 9. It's going to be Justin, Adrian, and Noel, and Colin. All right. How? How does that happen? All right. I'm lacking 2 marshals, actually 2 marshals. Huh? I'm waiting on Justin, Adrian, Noel, and Colin. Where's Adrian? Chop, chop, Adrian.
Up next, race number 1. Rchq Future Champions. Heat 1 of 1.
Racing.
Race order is Mason Lawler, Ryder Johnson. Two minutes to the start of the race.
Yeah, Marshall. Marshall. Yes, really.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, all right. Looks like we got our marshals. We got our future champs out there.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
What's going on over there, Jordan?
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, all right. Time to get our future champs getting ready to go. Turn the reverse of the steering. Hey, Colin, on the backside, Ryder's dad. Is the steering right and left correct? Turn right. Turn right with the wheel. All right, so on the back of the radio, there's a steering reverse. Now, does it turn left when you turn left? Yeah. All right, it's time to get this race started. We're already behind schedule. All right, our future champs. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. No, it's not. All right, Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. We got Jordan right there, or Mason right there. All right, looks like Mason driving this Mini T pretty decent right there. All right, drivers, your race leader right there, Mason out front. Uh-oh. It is not counting. All right, I'll start this one. They crashed into the bridge. Hold on a second, Colin.
Up next, race number 1. Euro Truck Future Champions. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Mason Lawler, Ryder Johnson.
No, it's not tripping it.
Two
Hey,
minutes
Doug.
to the start of the race.
You know, just run the cord over along that. Or you can put it across right there so that they don't have to worry about hitting it. No, you can't put it there either. No, it won't fit there. Yeah, it's got to be over there. Sorry. You can plug it into that USB over there, Doug.
1 minute to
You
the
can
start
plug
of
it
the
into
race.
the USB under there. There's a cord right underneath. No. Underneath.
45 seconds to the start of the
Sitting on top
race.
of the foam. There's a plug-in.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yep, I got him.
Mason Lawler. 15 seconds to the start of the
Alright.
race.
Looks like that timing system's now broken. Thank you. All right, all right. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Thank you, Doug. All right, now that we're a whole 10 minutes behind schedule, let's keep this one rolling. All right, we got Mason right there. Grabbing a wall. Let's see Mason out front now. Mason holding it down. Trying that red with the white. White and red right there in that one spot. All right, Marshall in the middle, please. Thank you very much.
Four minutes left.
All right, drivers, we are one down, four to go, drivers. We got Mason on a 13.501. Ryder out there getting some practice laps in. No transponder on his car. All right, Mason still holding it down. Hot lap 12.8.
Three minutes left.
All right, got Mason right there, works his way through the sweeper. Coming up around the Hulk. Uh-oh. Mason getting tangled up right there. Oh, looks like getting tangled up with Ryder. Ryder right there to take the Hulk down right there. Bringing the Hulk to his knees. We got Mason out front. Ryder in that 2 spot. Coming up next, going to be those Euro trucks. If you have a Euro truck, you should be getting them ready. You guys are up in less than 2 minutes. That's going to be the Kellums as well as Colin.
All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
All right, Jar's time has expired. Jar's time has expired. Mason taking the win. Ryder in that 2 spot. Not quite sure what happened. All right, up next going to be that Euro Trucks. Euro Truck Experts. You guys are up.
Up next, race number 2. Euro Truck Expert. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Scott Kellum, William Norris, Chase Kellum, Colin Gonzalez. Two minutes to the start of the race. 1 minute to the start of the race.
I think he might have pulled the cord out when he put the. All right. Our future champs coming up next.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we're just waiting on Colin. Colin had to marshal that last time.
William Norris. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Chase Kellum. Scott Kellum.
All right, if I can get some volunteer marshals, please. Volunteer marshals, please. You gonna make it, Colin? Hey, Doug, could I get you to pull that P, the J turn back just a little bit? No, this one. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. All right, Colin making his way to the track. Sorry about that. Colin was marshaling that last time around. All right, we're going to let Colin get a lap in. Yep.
Colin Gonzalez.
All right. You guys all ready? You good, Colin? All right. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot.
Scott Kellum.
Your time will start as you come across
William
the line.
Norris. Chase Kellum. Colin Gonzalez.
All right, we got 4 expert Euro truck drivers out there today. All right, we got Kellum coming across the line on a 28. Norris on a 29 out of the gate right there. All right, so we got Norris, Kellum, Colin, and Chase. All right, Colin getting his first laps in of the day. All right, drivers, your race leader right there, Norris, that white with the red, 35.07 pace coming from Norris. Norris right there down the back straightaway, coming up on the backside of Kellum and Colin.
4 minutes left.
Oh, Norris, nice move right there, ducking up the inside of Colin. Oh, Colin getting that rail move quite a bit right there.
Jose I Sales Jr. Let's go Euro. Someone take Norris out.
They're all gunning for him there, Jose. They're all gunning for him. All right. So we got Norris and Kellum right there through the sweeper. That's your 1 and 2. Colin in the 3, Chase in the 4 spot. All right, guys, hot lap. Norris with a 10-0. All right, looks like Chase finding some steering right there. Looks like he needs fresh rears.
Three minutes left.
2 down, drivers, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Qualifying round number 1. Norris out front. Kellum in the 2, Colin in the 3, Chase in the 4 spot. Oh, we got Norris on his side right there. working himself out of that one. All right, so we got Norris with a 9.9 hot lap right there. That's as fast as those NASCARs. All right, drivers, your race leader, Norris out front. Kellum in the 2, Colin in the 3, Chase in the 4. Norris on a 29.509, Kellum on a 26.503, Colin on a 25, Chase on a 24. All right, nice close running right there.
2 minutes left.
My GT12? It doesn't have tires. All right, Norris out front, Kellum in the 2, Colin in the 3, Chase in the 4. All right, drivers 120 left on the clock. Norris still holding it down, 29.507. Kellum 26.507. Colin with a 25. Chase with a 24. Your race leader right there up on the backside of Colin. Colin getting his feet wet on the Euro trucks right there.
1 minute left.
All right, Colin's got that Euro truck working pretty good. Once before it was Ebert Ortiz's Euro truck, but he's sitting in third
45
right
seconds
now.
left.
All right, so we got Kellum out, Norris out front, Kellum in the 2, Colin in the 3, Chase out of this one, Chase pulling it. All right, Norris right there taking Kellum to the rail.
30 seconds left.
All right, Kellum ain't afraid to bang doors right there. Hey, interesting fact there, Scott Kellum. I got a friend request from Campfire Moto.
15 seconds left.
All right, Norris still holding it down with less than 10 seconds on the clock. Drivers, keep it smooth, keep it clean. Keep going till your name is called done. Everyone will still be live even after the tone. All right, drivers, time has expired. Drivers, time has expired. Everyone is still on the clock. Keep going, drivers, keep going.
Scott Kellum done. Chase Kellum done. William Norris done. All
right,
drivers
Norris
are finished.
done, Kellum done,
Colin
Colin done,
Gonzalez
Chase
done.
is done. That is your
The
race
race is
drivers.
completed.
Norris taking out 29.506, hot lap 9.9. Coming up next, Mini T Box Stock. Mini T Box Stocks, you guys are up next. Is Brady in the house? No? All right, TJ. Zane,
Up next, race number 3. Mini T box
I need
stock.
your help.
Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Pablo Silvas, George Juarez, Nathan Juarez. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, Pablo,
Christopher
George,
Martinez.
and Nathan, you guys are up.
Let's go Pablo. Smiling face with sunglasses. John Gonzalez. GT12.
George Juarez. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, so it's going to be Pablo and
45
George.
seconds to the start of the race.
Nathan sitting out of this one. Oh, yeah.
"30 seconds to the start of the race. Pablo Silvas. "15 seconds to the start of the
All right,
race.
marshals from the last race, please. All right, Marshall in the middle. Norris, Kellum, Colin, and Chase. All right, all right. British Hot Drivers Bridge is hot. We got Pablo and George out there. Nathan sitting this one out. We're going to get Nathan to run one of these things, though. We got one for you, Nathan. You know that. All right, out front, we got Pablo on a 25. Uh-oh, George not checking. Oh, there you go. There's George. All right, George coming across the line. George on an 18.505. Hot lap at 11.5. Pablo with a 12.1. Pablo 25.506. All right, George right there coming up under the bridge. George moving up right there.
4 minutes left.
Oh, Pablo grabs a rail. It's going to put George out front. Let's see. All right, George 23.511. Pablo 24.502. All right, George, your race leader right there. Pablo on a 24.502. George 23.503. Hot lap from George, though, 11.1. All right, drivers, as we're coming up on 2 down, 3 to go, drivers, 2 down, 3 to go.
3
Pablo,
minutes left.
24.5 flat. George, 24.5 flat as well. Just 700ths separating first and second right there in this first round of qualifying of Mini T's. All right, Pablo still holding it down, 25.511. George, 24.5 flat. Oh, George dropping off just a little bit right there. George with a long lap. Sorry about that. George in the 1 spot. All right, the minimum lap time was set extremely low. I'm not sure why.
2 minutes left.
All right, George, we got 2 minutes left. We got George out front, 26.5 flat. Pablo, 25.508. Hot lap right there from George, 10.9. Pablo with 11.8. All right, George with 1:30 left on the clock. Pablo, George in that 1 spot. Pablo in the 2. Nathan sitting out of this one. All right, George right there coming through the Hulk. Out of the hairpin, under the bridge. Out around Godzilla, coming out onto the back straightaway once again. George holding it down. Hot lap 10.9. Pablo with 11.7.
1 minute
Coming
left.
up next, 21.5. Make sure you guys are ready. You guys are up in less than a minute. 21.5. You guys are up in less than a minute. All right, drivers,
45
please
seconds
help us
left.
out. Let's get the show back on schedule. And try and get through all of these heats by 7 o'clock.
30 seconds left.
All right, we got 6 more races to go. Coming up next, 21.5, heat 1 of 1. All right, your race leader right there coming out onto the back straightaway. George still holding it down, 26.503.
15 seconds
Pablo,
left.
24.503. All right, drivers, time has expired. Drivers, keep going. Your name is called done. Everyone is still alive. Keep going, drivers. Keep going.
Pablo
All right,
Silva's
your
done.
race leader right there. Pablo is done. Here comes George. Looks like George is going to be done on this one.
George
George
Juarez
is done as well. That is your race drivers. Pablo taking that. George taking that one. 26.503.
The race is completed.
All right, up next, 21.5. 21.5 drivers, you're up next. That's going to be Doug.
Up next, race number 4. GT 12-21.5. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is
All right, it's
Scott
going to be
Schluter,
Scotty,
Doug Vaughn,
Doug,
Jacob Maloney,
Jacob,
Scott Kellum, Terry Callow,
Scott, Terry,
TJ Bowden.
and TJ. All right, I need my marshals from last race, please. Marshals from the last race, please. I only got 2, so I need some volunteer marshals to be much appreciated as well. Volunteer marshals.
2
much
minutes to the start of the
appreciated as
race.
well. All right, Scott, Doug, Jacob, Scotty. Oh, Scotty, Doug, Jacob, Kellum, Terry, and TJ. All right, marshals, I got 1, 2, I got 3. All right, roll them out, drivers, roll them out. Let's get them checked in.
1 minute to the start of the race. Terry Callow, Doug Vaughn,
TJ gonna make this one? Not gonna
Scott
make it?
Schluter.
All right, TJ sitting out of this one.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Jacob Maloney,
All right, spread them out, drivers, spread them out.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Scott Kellum,
All right. All right, nice gap right there. Caution, caution on the back straight.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, bridge is hot, drivers,
Scott
bridge
Schluter.
is hot. Your time
Doug
will start
Vaughn.
as you come across the line.
Jacob
Keep
Maloney.
it smooth, keep it clean. 5 minutes
Scott
of
Kellum.
qualifying. Round number 1.
Terry Callow,
GT 12,
TJ Bowden.
21.5. Oh, Kellum taking Terry to the rail right there. All right, out front, we got Doug on a 33, hot lap 9-1. Kellum in a 2, Scotty in a 3, Jacob in a 4, Terry in a 5. TJ sitting out of this one. All right, Mojaves, box stock Mojaves, you guys are up next. Make sure you guys get them ready. Box stock Mojaves
4
are up
minutes
next.
left.
All right, so we got Doug Callum, Scotty, Terry, Jacob. That's your running order. All right, your race leader right there, Doug. Driving that white and blue. Oh, grabs that rail right there. Got Callum right there coming out of Godzilla in that 2 spot. Terry driving that all blue right there in the 3. Scotty in the 4, Jacob in the 5. All right, drivers, your race leader, Doug out front. Callum in the 2, Terry in the 3, Scotty in the 4, Jacob in the 5 spot. Hot lap from Callum, 9-1. Oh, sorry, hot lap from Doug, 9-1. Callum with a 9-2.
3 minutes left.
Terry with a 9-9. All right, drivers, your race leader, Doug, still holding it down. As we're coming up on halfway, drivers, it's 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. We got Doug out front, Callum in the 2, Terry in the 3, Scotty in the 4, Jacob in the 5, TJ not making this one.
Two minutes left.
All right, Doug still holding it down. Callum in that 2 spot, Terry in the 3, Scotty in the 4. All right, up next, Box Stock Mojaves. You're up next, Box Stock Mojaves. Doug in that 2, Doug in the 1 spot, Scotty in the 2, Callum in the 2, Terry in the 3, Scotty in the 4, Jacob in the 5 spot. There's a battle between Scotty and Jacob right there on the clock. All right, drivers, your race leader, Doug, down the back straightaway, coming through the sweeper. In that 1 spot, Doug, 31.5 flat, hot lap 9-1.
One minute left.
All right, drivers, you heard the ladies. 4 down, 1 to go, drivers. 4 down, 1 to go. Doug out front. Callum in the 2, Terry in the 3, Scotty in the 4, Jacob up to the 4 spot now.
45 seconds left.
Making a move on Scotty.
$30 seconds left.
Oh, Callum getting in it with Scotty right there. All right, drivers, with 20 seconds left, drivers, 20 seconds left. Doug still holding it down, 32.508. Kellum, 31.506. Terry,
15 seconds left.
28.505. Jacob on a 25. Kellum on Scotty on a 25. All right, drivers, time has expired. Drivers, keep going. Your name is called done. Everyone is still live. Keep going, drivers. Keep going.
Jacob Maloney done. Scott Kellum done.
All right. Kellum's
Doug
done.
done.
Jacob's
Terry
done.
Callow done.
Doug's done. Terry's done. And Scotty is
All drivers
done.
are finished.
Kellum taking that one.
Scott Schluter done. The race is completed.
On that last lap right there. Hot lap 9:09. 31.504 pace right there coming from Scott Kellum. Coming up next, Box Stock Mojaves. You're up. Box Stock Mojaves. You are up.
Up next, race number 5. Box Stock Mojave. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Russ Platts, William Norris, The Eliminator, Jordan Lawler, Justin Horn. 2 minutes to the start of the race. William Norris. Jordan Lawler. The Eliminator. Russ Platts.
All right, just waiting on Justin to check. All right, marshals from the last race, please. Kellum, Doug, Terry, Jacob, Scotty. Marshals, please. All right, marshals. I need my marshals. Let's get them out there. All right, it's going to be
Justin Horn. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Justin, off-road is 2 weeks from now. All right, let's get our marshals in place.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, take a look down at the floor. If you're not standing behind that red line, you're standing too far forward. No radials over the rail, please. Justin? Yep, thank you. All right, all right. We got everybody all checked in. You all good, Justin? All right. You good, Russ? All right, drivers. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Let's get this qualifying rounds done. We're in race number 5 of 9. We still got 4 more to go. And we only got 10 more minutes. We're definitely behind schedule. All right. All right, your race leader, Norris, out of the gate, hot lap 10.9. So we got Jordan right there. Jordan driving that Chalmers mobile. All right, so we got Norris out front, Fern in the 2, Jordan in the 3, Russ in the 4. Justin.
Peter Baldwin.
Just coming across the line right
Let's Go
there.
Racing.
All right, Norris out front, Fern in that 2 spot, Jordan in the 3, Russ in the 4. Jordan up to that 2 spot now. Jordan driving that Chalmers mobile. All right, Jordan, keep it in the middle, Jordan. Keep it in the middle. 4 minutes left. That wasn't the middle. All right, drivers, your race leader right there, Norris. Working his way around Godzilla, coming out on the back straightaway. That red and black.
Peter Baldwin.
Wheels.
I can't wait to see some wall racing with the Grom's eyes.
All right, Norris still holding it down. Fern in that 2 spot. Jordan to the 3. Russ in the 4. All right, let's see. Got Russ right there down the back straightaway again. A bit squirrely. All right. Looks like Russ with a little bit too much power. Oh, Jordan right there. Putting a move on Russ. Hey, Terry, can you keep that rail back up? Yeah. All right, Norris still holding it down. Fern in that 2 spot. Jordan in the 3. Caution on the right side. George, caution on the right side of the Hulk. All right, Justin right there. Spending a little bit of time on his roof, but back on all 4. All right, Norris still holding it down. Hot lap 10.9. Fern in that 2 spot. Jordan in the 3. Russ in the 4. Justin in the 5 spot. All right, Justin flipping it right there. All right, drivers, Norris still holding it down. Hot lap 10.9. Oh, Norris with an extra long
2 minutes
lap
left.
right there. Shouldn't have been. I got you on a 22-second lap. All right, Norris still holding it down. Norris on a 27 lap pace. Fern on a 22, Jordan on a 21, Russ on a 17, Justin on a 14. All right, drivers up next. GT12, heat 1 of 2.
1 minute left.
Sorry, 17, GT17. Coming up next in less than a minute. Heat 1 of 2 is going to be 4 drivers and 3 drivers. So we got Norris, Fern,
45
Jordan, Russ,
seconds
and
left.
Justin. That's your running order. Norris keeping it smooth and clean with that hot lap, 10-8.
"30 seconds left.
All right, drivers, your race leader right there coming out onto the back straightaway. Caution the sweeper, drivers, caution in the sweeper.
15
Norris
seconds
puts it
left.
Up on 2. Let's see who that's. That's Justin right there, right in front of your race leader. Justin rolls it. All right, we got Fern right there with that red, white, and blue down the back straightaway in that 2 spot. Jordan with the orange and white in the 3. All right, drivers, time has expired. Drivers, time has expired. Go high. Keep it smooth. Keep it clean. Keep going. Your name is called.
William
done.
Norris
Everyone
done.
is still live. Norris
Jordan
is
Lawler
done.
done.
Jordan's
The
done.
Eliminator
Fern
done.
is done.
Justin Horn done. All
Justin
drivers
is
are
done.
finished.
Russ is done. That is your
Russ
race
Platt's done.
drivers.
The race
Norris
is
taking that
completed.
one, 27.509. All right, up next, GT17. You guys are up next.
Up next, race number 6. GT12-17.5. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is James Brandt, Brian Fong, Ebert Ortiz, Ronnie Pena. Brian Fong. Ebert Ortiz. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Ronnie Pena.
James, new transponder? New transponder?
James Brandt.
All right, all right. Looks like everyone's all checked in right there. Everybody's ready? Looks like it. Oh, bridge is hot, George. Bridge is hot. We need all my marshals out there. Where's my marshals? Sorry about that. But I had already started the bridge. Time starts as you come across the line. Ebert across the line. All right, drivers. All right, so we got Brian out front. Hot lap 7.5 on lap number 2. And you're in the last race. You're in the last race. Yeah. All right, Brian, Ronnie, James, and Ebert. Brian on a 45.06. Ronnie 38.505. James on a 37. Ebert
4
on a
minutes left.
34. All right, your race leader right there. Down the back straightaway. Ebert stepping aside. Coming up on the backside of James and Ronnie right there. That's your race leader. All right, drivers. Brian still holding it down, 39.501 pace right there. Ronnie stepping aside. All right, Brian, clear track in front of him now. Ronnie in that 2 spot. James in the 3, Ebert in the 4. Brian, 39.501. Hot lap, 7.523.
3 minutes left.
Ronnie in that 2 spot. James in the 3, Ebert in the 4. Brian, 39.501. Ronnie, 38.507. James, 37. Ebert, 34. All right, drivers. Brian still holding it down. Ronnie in that 2 spot. All right, your race leader right there down the back straightaway. Clear track in front of him. All right, up next going to be heat 2 of 2. All right, drivers. Brian still holding it down.
2 minutes left.
James in that 2 spot. Ronnie in the 3. Ebert in the 4. All right, James. Right there. Let's see. It says Brian, hot lap 7.5 in that 1 spot. 39.501. Your race leader right there down the back straightaway. If you see him coming, please step aside. He's trying to set that early TQ pace. 39.501. James in that 2 spot on a 37. Ronnie on a 37. All right, James and Ronnie right there going back and forth. And see James across the line right there with the 37.5 flat. It's going to be Ronnie with the 37.502. All right, drivers, 4:10 separating second
1
and
minute
third
left.
right there. But Brian with 1 minute left. Hot lap 7.52. Brian, 39.501.
45 seconds left.
All right, Brian, James, Ronnie, and Ebert.
30 seconds left.
All right, drivers, with 20 seconds left. Drivers, 20 seconds left. Hey, Colin.
15 seconds left.
All right, Brian, James, Ronnie, and Ebert. That is your running order. All right,
Brian Fong done.
All right, Brian is done.
James Brandt done. Ebert Ortiz done. All drivers are finished.
All right, all drivers are
Ronnie
done.
Peña
Brian
done.
taking out in
The race is completed.
39.501, setting that early TQ pace. We got only 3 drivers coming up next. It's going to be Kemper, P2, and David.
Up next, race number 7. GT 12-17.5.
All right, drop
Heat
your
2 of
cars,
2.
head back out to
Race
Marshall.
order is
Drop your cars and head back
Chris
out
Kemper,
to Marshall.
P2. David Maloney.
Brian, James, Ronnie, Ebert. All right, it is 7 o'clock. We are behind the schedule officially.
Chris Kemper. P2. David Maloney.
All right, all
2
right.
minutes
We
to the
got
start
all
of
of
the
our
race.
marshals out there. Thank you guys very much. All right, all right. Hey, yeah, you guys are fine. You're fine. All right, coming up, that's going to be that Losi NASCAR Heat 1 of 2, our very first race of the Losi NASCARs. All right, you guys all ready? You good, P2? All right, drivers, bridge is hot. Bridge is hot. If you have those Losi NASCARs, you guys might want to get them ready. Homero's in the house. All right, P2, Kemper, and David all across the line. P2 out of the gate right there, 45.04 pace, as well as Kemper, 45.04, both 7. Oh, Kemper with a 7.4 on lap number 2. All right, looks like Brian's sweating over there. All right, we got P2, Kemper and P2 going back and forth. David on the 38.507. All right, these 3 drivers all good to put it in that top 4 in qualifying, round number 1. All right, so we got Kemper 45.02, P2 45.03. Hot laps right there. Kemper with a 7.43, but we got P2 with a 7.405.
4 minutes left.
All right. I don't believe so. All right, we got Kemper, P2, and David, 45.01 pace. All right, drivers, we're coming up on 3 minutes left, drivers. 2 down, 3 to go. Kemper out front, P2 in the 2, David in the 3 spot.
3 minutes left.
All right, P2 45.03.
Orlando Martinez.
Kemper 45.05.
I need a transponder. You guys have any?
We are currently out, Orlando. Our order's been made. It should be coming in around Friday. All right, P2 still holding it down, 45.06. Hot lap 7.405. Kemper 39.503. David 35.505. All right, so we got P2 right there working his way through,
2
coming out
minutes
onto
left.
the back straightaway. That all orange car. Oh, P2 puts it in the rail. All right, P2 right there, 39.502, dropping out of TQ pace right there. Just as predicted by Brian. Kemper in that 2 spot, David in the 3. All right, still that hot lap though, 7.40 from P2. All right, P2, Kemper, and David, that's your running order. P2, 39.502 with a 6. About one and a half seconds out of TQ pace right there. Kemper up to the point now. 39.502 with a 2. P2 at 39.502 with a 6. All right,
1 minute
Kemper
left.
closing that gap, trying to take down that early TQ. Coming out of round number 1. That all green car right there down the back straightaway, sitting in that number 1 spot. P2 with the orange car in the 2. David with that pink and
45
black
seconds left.
in that 3 spot. 39.501 with an 8, about a 1/10 of a second out of TQ from Kemper right there. All right, Kemper right there coming up across the line. Oh, Kemper getting tangled up.
30 seconds left.
39.502 with a 3 now. Dropping off that a little bit. All right, Jars, with 20 seconds left, P2 39.502 with a 5. All right, looks like P2
15 seconds left.
just 6/10. P2 need to find 6/10 right there. See if he can find it in this next 2 laps because time is about to expire. Keep going, drivers. Keep going. You will still be live even after the tone. All right, drivers, that was the tone. Keep going, drivers. Keep going.
P2 done.
Oh, P2 is done.
Chris Kemper done.
Kemper is done.
All drivers are finished.
And David,
David
is
Maloney done.
done.
The race is completed.
P2, 39,502. All right. Up next, Love See NASCAR's Heat 1 to 2.
Up next, race number
I'm
8.
excited.
Love See
Hope you
NASCAR.
guys are all sauced
Heat 1
up.
of 2.
Hope you're not
Race order is
oversauced.
Brad Johnson,
All right, Love See NASCAR's.
the Eliminator.
You guys are up.
Russ Platts, Pablo
I need
Silvas.
P2, Kemper, and David out tomorrow. So you guys are gonna be marshaling our inaugural NASCAR Heat number 1.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right.
Brad Johnson.
All right, drivers. Roll them out, drivers. Roll them out. Track is hot, drivers. Track is hot. Let's get these cars warmed up. I got Brad checked.
Russ Platts. Pablo Silvas. The Eliminator.
What are you talking about? No, NASCAR's do on-road. NASCAR's race at COTA. What are you talking about?
1 minute to the start of the race.
NASCAR's race at COTA. NASCAR's race at Sears Point. NASCAR's even racing Atlanta.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got all 4 drivers checked in. All right, drivers. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Your time will start as you come across the line. Coming across the line is first going to be Pablo. All right, we got Brad and Fern and Russ all across the line. Everyone is on the clock. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. This is our first round of qualifying these low-C NASCARs. All right, Fern out front. Pablo in the 2, Brad in the 3, Russ in the 4. Hot lap from Fern, 10-8.
Orlando Martinez. NASCAR GT Racing.
All right, let's see. We got Fern still holding it down. Hot lap 10-6. Fern on a 28.506 pace. Brad on a 26.
4 minutes
on a
left.
28. Brad on a 25 now. Pablo on a 23. Russ on a 20. What's happening? Just 2. Oh, 9. 9. All right, Fern out front. Brad in that 2 spot. Pablo in the 3. Russ in the 4. All right, looks like Elliot's in the house. Elliot going to give me a break, I think, at some point. All right. I know Elliot misses announcing races. All right, we got Fern out front. Brad in that 2. Pablo in the 3. Russ in the 4. With 140 down, drivers 320 to go. Fern, Brad, Pablo, and Russ. That's your running order. All right, Fern right there. Out on the back straightaway. Through the sweeper. Oh, Fern getting it sideways right there. Spins it out. That number 12 car right there coming up under the bridge around Godzilla. Working his way out on the back straightaway once again. All right, we got Fern, Brad. Let's see, Brad driving that Toyota Camry. I just realized that's a hatchback. Did they really race a hatchback in NASCAR? It looks like a hatchback. All right, we got Fern out front. Brad in that 2 spot. Pablo in the 3. Russ in that 4 spot. All right, let's see. We got your race leader right there. Fern driving that number 12 car. We got Brad in the 2 spot. Pablo in a 3, Russ in a 4
Rchq
with
Segovia.
3 down drivers.
Wish
2
I
to
could
go,
be there
3
with
down,
my
2 to
flaming
go.
NASCAR.
2 minutes left.
All right, we're looking forward to it there, Ziggy. Orlando, yes, these are the new Losi NASCARs right there. Just released, just came in yesterday. We have pretty much sold out of them. We got Fern still out front. Brad in that 2 spot. Pablo in a 3. Russ in a 4. We got one more heat left in qualifying round number 1. Race 9. Make sure you guys have them ready. Race 9. Make sure you're ready. All right, Jars 120. Jars 120 left on the clock. Your race leader right there working his way out onto the back straightaway. Fern looking smooth and clean right there. Keeping it on all 4. Keeping it in line, too. Driving that car really nice right there. That number 12 coming out on the back straightaway. Sniffing that draft. All right, rumor has it, these Losi NASCARs,
1
the
minute left.
diffuser and the front splitter is definitely in use right there. It even has a wedge wing on the back. All right, your race leader right there.
45
Fern
seconds
holding it
left.
down. 45 seconds left, Jarvis. 45 seconds left. Fern, Brad, Pablo, and Russ. That's your running order. All right, we're racing these things box
30
stock,
seconds
right,
left.
Adrian? Box stock, right? All right, Fern still holding it down.
15
with
seconds left.
15 seconds left. There's 15 seconds left. Keep it smooth. Keep it clean. Keep going till your name is called done because everyone is still alive, even after the tone. All right, drivers, time has expired. Keep
Pablo
going till your
Silva's
name is
done.
called done. Pablo is done.
Brad Johnson done.
Brad is done.
All drivers are finished.
All drivers done.
eliminator
Fern
done.
taking that one. Send
Russ
that
Platt's
early
done.
TQ.
The race is
With
completed.
that hot lap of a 10.24, 28.504. All right, all right. We got our next 5 drivers coming up. It's going to be Adrian, Justin, Tony, Noel, and Colin. You guys are up.
Up next, race number 9. Losi NASCAR.
I think
Heat
we need
2
to
of
put
2.
the bucket.
Race order is Justin Horn,
Well, no, we
Adrian
need to put
Jimenez,
another bucket
Noel
there
Smith,
because that one keeps
Racer
moving
X,
too. Yeah.
Colin Gonzalez.
All right. Justin Horn.
Justin Horn,
Tony Ho.
Racer X.
Adrian Jimenez.
2 minutes to the start of the race. Adrian Jimenez.
All right, just waiting on Colin. All right, there, Colin making his way to the track.
Colin Gonzalez. Noel Smith.
All right, all right. We got them all checked in. You guys all ready? All right, George Bridge is hot. George Bridge is hot. Where's my marshals? I got all my marshals. Thank you very much. I need a marshal down here on this side. Who's in that last race? Fern, Brad, Pablo, and Russ. All right, we got all 5 drivers across the line. We got Noel, Justin, Adrian, Tony, and Colin. All right, Colin right there rocking that high vis. Works his way out on the back straightaway. Man, Colin's car moving good right there. That car looking pretty hooked up. All right, final race in round number 1. We're going to be taking a very short break and getting into round number 2. So make sure you guys are ready. Future champs, you guys are going to be up very quickly. All right, Jars, we are 1 down, 4 to go. Jars, 1 down, 4 to go.
4 minutes left.
Tony out front, 28.503 TQ pace. Coming from Tony Hall. Tony right there driving that orange and yellow. Working his way through Godzilla. Coming out onto the back straightaway goes your race leader, Colin, in that 2 spot on a 27. Oh, Tony, I heard an oh no. Tony rolls it off the track right there. All right. Looks like Tony too much and not enough. Traction compound right there. All right, we got Colin out front. Tony in that 2 spot. Noel in the 3. Adrian in the 4. Justin in the 5 spot. Let's see which car is. Looks like Adrian driving that number 5 car. All right, and Justin, looks like Justin driving that number 9. Justin driving that Napa right there. All right, Justin, make sure you get some traction compound. If you don't know, just ask.
3
Somebody
minutes
will
left.
help you. All right, we got Tony out front. Oh, Colin now out front. Colin picking up that that high vis yesterday, that number 12 car down the back straightaway. We got Tony dicing it up too. Tony going back and forth right there. All right, so we got Tony and Justin right there down the back straightaway. Sorry, that was Tony and Adrian. Adrian hanging on to the backside of Tony. Tony getting that thing all sideways right there. Adrian ducking up the inside. All right, Jars, we're 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Tony, Colin, Noel, Adrian, and Justin. That's your running order. You have missed 2 laps. Is your transponder not sticking out?
Two minutes left.
Jim Bob. Let's go Rchq.
All right, we got Tony holding it down. Colin in that 2 spot. Adrian in the 3. It's like Adrian missing a couple of laps here and there. Hot lap from Adrian, though, 9.760. All right, we got that number 9 car in the penalty box. All right, Jars, with 130, Jars, 130 left. We got Tony, Colin, Adrian, Noel, and Justin. All right, that number 5 car. Oh, punted right there.
One minute left.
All right, drivers. Tony still holding it down. Colin in that 2 spot. Looks like Adrian. Couple of miscounts right there.
45 seconds left.
All right, drivers, with 40 seconds left on the clock. Your race leader, Tony, out front. Colin in that 2 spot. Adrian in the 3. Noel in the 4. Justin in the 5
30 seconds
spot.
left.
All right, drivers, we're coming down to 20 seconds left. Drivers, 20 seconds left. Your race leader, Tony, in that 1 spot. Colin
15
in the
seconds
2,
left.
Adrian in the 3, Noel in the 4, Justin in the 5. Phil's in the house. All right, drivers, we're less than 10 seconds on the clock. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. Keep going till your name is called done. Everyone will still be live even after the tone. All right, drivers, keep going. Drivers, do not stop until your name is called
Rchq done.
Keep going, drivers, keep going.
Colin Gonzalez done. Noel Smith done. Adrian
All
Jimenez
right,
done.
Tony's done. Colin done. Noel's done. Adrian done. And
All drivers are
Justin's
finished.
done. That is your race,
Justin Horn
drivers.
done. The race is completed.
All right. Track is open for practice while I set the heats. Then we're going directly into round number 2.
Adrian Jimenez.
I don't know. Where's your transponder? Oh, come on, man. No, it's not the green.
James Brandt. A2.
All right, guys, it is 7:23. We're going to get started
7-8.
at 7:30.
A2. 9-4. 7-7. 7-7. 9 flat.
Bob's RCS.
11-2.
Howdy cowboy hat face from Ohio.
7-9. Nathan Juarez. Up next, race number 1. Rchq Future Champions. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Mason Lawler. Ryder Johnson. 7-9. 11-1. 7-9. 7-8. 11-9. 7-8. 10-4. 7-9. 2 minutes to the start of the race. 10-3. 9-2. 7-9. 11-9. 7-8. 10-7. 7-8. 8-5. 12-6. 7-9. 10-1. 7-9. 1 minute to the start of the race. 10 flat. 7-9. 10 flat. 7-8. 45 seconds to the start of the race. 8-6. 11-1. 8-1. George Juarez. 30 seconds to the start of the race. 9-8.
Heats are posted, drivers. Heats are posted.
Nine 9. 14-1. 15 seconds to the start of the race. 10 flat. 11-1. 9-9. 14-6. 11-8. 13-4. 10-9. 11-5. 13-9. 10 flat. 11 flat. Mason Lawler. 10-8. 11-2. 10-2.
All right, drivers, we're getting started here in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Future champs, you're up in 2 minutes.
10-8. 19-4. 35.4. 10-7. 14-5. 13-2. 14-6.
Caution on the back straight. Whose car's on the back straight?
12-8. 12-1. 50.2. 11-1.
All right, drivers, track is closed.
12-2.
Our track is closed. Let's get them out.
11-7.
It's going to be those future champs. Future champs, you guys are up. I need my marshals. That's going to be Pablo, Colin, Brad. Pablo, Colin, and Brad. Marshals, please. All right. Let's see. We got Mason checked. We got Ryder checked. I need marshals, please. Marshals, Pablo, Colin, Brad, and Pablo. Colin. Colin saucing up. Brad. Fern. Marshall. Fern, Brad, Colin, and Pablo. All right, I need my marshals. Is it broken? Nice to be tall, right? I need a chair on both sides, you know. Is it fixed, Pablo? All right. Come on, Mason, up on the driver's stand. All right. Marshall in the sweeper. Chop, chop. All right, all right. We're behind schedule again. All right, drivers. Bridge is hot, George. Bridge is hot. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. All right. Mason struggling on the start of this one. Lost the dog bone, then lost the ball cup. All right, Mason, keep it in the middle. Keep it off the rails.
Four minutes left.
All right, we got Mason out. Mason, we got Ryder out front. All right, Mason into that one spot now. Mason on an 8:5:35 pace. All right, Mason driving that red with the white. Oh, Mason grabbing a double rail right there. All right, caution on the back straight. Clear. All right, Mason still holding it down. 13-3 hot lap. Come from Mason Lawler.
3 minutes left.
Got Ryder in that 2 spot. Mason puts it on his roof right there. All right, so we got Mason and Ryder. That is your 1 and 2. Ryder right there trying that Mojave Grom. We got Mason driving that Mini T.
2 minutes left.
All right, Mason losing a ball cup. Once again, Mason was on a 13-5-21 pace. Dropping off just a little bit. We got Ryder in that 2 spot. Ryder driving that Mojave Grom.
All drivers are finished.
All
The
right,
race is
drivers,
completed.
all drivers done. That is your race, drivers. Mason taking that one.
Up next,
All right,
race number
coming
2.
up next.
Euro Truck
Gonna
Expert.
be
Heat
Euro
1 of 1.
Truck
Race order
Experts.
is
Euro Truck
William
Experts.
Norris,
You guys are
Scott
up.
Kellum, Colin Gonzalez, Chase Kellum. Two minutes to the start of the race. William
All right,
Norris.
I need my marshals. I need Mason and Ryder. Marshals. And some volunteer marshals, please. All right, we got our Euro trucks. Up next, it's going to be Norris, Kellum, Colin, and Chase. You guys are up. All right, all right.
One minute to the start of the race. Chase Kellum. Colin Gonzalez. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, where's my other marshal? There's my marshals. Thank you very much. Just waiting on Kellum.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, just waiting on Scott Kellum to check in.
Scott Kellum.
You good, Scott? All right. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge
William Norris.
is hot. Your time starts as you come across
Scott
the
Kellum.
line.
Colin Gonzalez. Chase Kellum.
All right, Colin across the line first. Chase right there. Oh, Chase taking a shortcut right there. Not faster, just a shortcut. All right, we got Norris out front, 35.08, hot lap 10.1. Chase up to that 2 spot, 27.509. Kellum, 26.5 flat. Oh, we got a pile up right there on that right side. All right, so let's see. We got your race leader, Norris. Colin coming across right there.
4 minutes left.
11-0. All right, Norris still holding it down. Kellum in that 2 spot, Colin in the 3, chasing the 4. All right, your race leader right there, Norris holding it down.
Three minutes left.
Scott E. Anderson. Duoon.
All right, Norris still holding it down, 29.505 pace. About 1 second better than TQ. Callum on a 27. Colin on a 26. Chase down to a 25. All right, Jarvis, your race leader right there. That's going to be Norris out front. Kellum in that 2 spot. Colin in the 3, chasing the 4. Norris hot lap 10 flat.
2 minutes left.
Kellum 10.8. Colin 11.0. Chase 10.7. All right, Jarvis, your race leader. Don't do it, Adrian. Don't do it. All right, Norris, Kellum, Chase, and Colin. That's your running order. Don't do it. What are you thinking over there? All right, we got Norris still holding it
1
down.
minute
Kellum
left.
in that 2 spot, chasing the 3, Colin in the 4.
"45 seconds left.
All right,
30
Jarvis,
seconds
with
left.
30 seconds left. Norris still holding it down. Kellum in the 2, Colin in the 3, chasing the 4.
"15 seconds left.
All right, Jarvis, with 10 seconds left on the clock. Norris still holding it down. Kellum in the 2, Colin in the 3, Chase in the 4.
Colin Gonzalez done.
All right, Jarvis,
Scott
Colin
Kellum done.
is done. Kellum's done.
William Norris done.
Norris
All drivers
done.
are finished.
Chase is done. That's
Chase
your
Kellum
race
done.
drivers.
The race is
Norris
completed.
taking out in 28.503.
Orlando Martinez. Any NASCARs left?
Yes. There are.
Up next, race
There
number
are
3.
a few left.
Mini T box stock. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is George Juarez, Pablo
all
Silvas,
right. Coming up
Nathan
next.
Juarez.
Mini T box stock. George, Pablo, and Nathan.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, I need my marshals from the last race, please. Marshals from the last race, please. It's going to be Norris, Kellum, Colin, and Chase. George and Pablo, you guys are up. You going to run this one, Nathan? Just run it. Run the buggy. Just run it.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. George
All right, I
Juarez.
got my marshals out there, George and Pablo. No, Nathan?
30 seconds to the start of the race. Pablo Silvas.
All right, all right. Just
15
two
seconds
drivers
to the
in
start
this
of the
one.
race.
All right, drivers, bridge is hot. Drivers, bridge is hot. We got Pablo coming across the line right there. George holding that early TQ. 26.503 pace coming from George. All right, drivers, your race leader right there. TQ pace, 27.502 coming from George. George right there. Oh, looks like George might have got hung up. Stuck. Right, Norris? Stock, right? Box stock. All right, George and Pablo, that is your running order. George, 26.505 pace, falling outside of that
4
TQ.
minutes left.
George right there working his way, coming up under the bridge around Godzilla. All right, George back up on TQ pace, 26.502. Pablo on a 24.501. All right, George, Pablo, and Nathan, that is your running order. Nathan opting out of tonight's racing. We got George holding it down, hot lap 11.1, 26.501. All right, your race leader right there coming up around Godzilla. Got Pablo down the back straightaway through the sweeper, down around the Hote.
3 minutes left.
All right, drivers, 2 down, 3 to go. Drivers, 2 down, 3 to go. We got George, Pablo, and Nathan. That's your running order. All right, drivers, we are definitely behind schedule right now. All right, let me make sure we got our next. All right, GT12, 21.5. You guys are up next. 21.5, GT12. You guys are up in 2 minutes. All right, so we got George and Paulo. That is your 1 and 2. 26.507 coming from George. Pablo on a 24.506. George, hot lap 11.0. All right, George right there up around Godzilla once again.
Two minutes left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 2 minutes left. All right, drivers, with 140, drivers, 140 left on the clock. Your race leader right there, George, holding it down 26.506. Hot lap 11.0. Pablo on a 24.503 with a hot lap of 11.4. All right, George, your race leader right there down the back straightaway through the sweeper. Pretty much evenly matched right there. Side-by-side action as they work their way through, coming up onto the bridge, up around Godzilla. Through King Kong, onto the back straightaway. With 1 minute left, drivers, 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
You know you want to, Scotty. You know you want to. You should have brought your mini tee.
45 seconds left.
All right, your race leader. Getting tangled up right there. 26.5, 10
left.
pace now.
$15 seconds left.
All right, your race leader. With less than 5 seconds on the clock, keep it smooth, keep it clean. Coming up next, GT12. Keep going till your name is called done. Everyone is still alive, drivers. Keep going, keep going.
George Juarez done. All drivers are finished.
George is done. Pablo
Pablo
is done.
Silva's
That is your
done.
race drivers.
The race is completed.
George taking that one. 25, 5 flat.
Up next, race number 4. GT12-21.5. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Scott Kellum, Doug Vaughn, Terry Callow, Jacob Maloney, Scott Schluter, TJ Bowden. Two minutes to the start of the race. Doug Vaughn. TJ Bowden.
All right. I need my marshals from last race, please. That's going to be George and
Terry
Pablo.
Callow.
And any volunteer marshals would be much appreciated. Coming up next, that's going to be that 21.5 GT12. It's going to be Kellum, Doug, Terry, Jacob, Scotty, and TJ.
Jacob Maloney. Scott Schluter. Scott Kellum. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, drivers. Looks like we got them all checked in. Everyone ready?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is
Scott
hot.
Kellum.
Keep it smooth, keep it clean.
Doug Vaughn.
Time to beat's going to
Terry
be
Callow.
Scott Kellum, 31.504.
Jacob Maloney. Scott Schluter.
Oh, we got
TJ
Terry
Bowden.
right there taking the wall ride. It's actually pretty impressive there, Terry. All right, so we got TJ out front, 32.504 pace coming from TJ. Hot lap 9.52. All right, caution on the back straight, caution on the back straight. Go low, go low, go low. Go low, go low, go low. Go low, dead car on the back straight. Go low, go low, go low. All right. TJ is still on TQ pace right there, 32.508. Hot lap 9.3. Doug with a 9.5. Kellum with a 9.28.
4 minutes left.
All right, we got TJ 31.506. Falling outside of TQ pace right there. That orange with the black stripe down the back straightaway. Trying to set that second round TQ. Trying to take it from Scott Kellum right there, 31.502. Kellum on a 35.04. Doug, 29. Scotty, 24. Terry, 24. Jacob, out. All right, TJ, your big mover. Come from the basement up to the point right now. TJ, 31.501. Hot lap, 9.13. We got Scott Kellum with an 8.8. All right, Kellum in traffic right there. TJ working his way through. TJ 32.507 that last time by. Let's see what it is this time around.
3 minutes left.
TJ on TQ pace 31.503 still, but just barely. All right, that orange with the black stripe is your TQ. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. 2:40 left on the clock, drivers. TJ, Doug now up to that 2 spot, 31.507. Doug in contention as well. TJ dropping out of that TQ. All right, 31.503.0 now, about a second up on TQ. All right, that orange with the black on TQ pace right there. Oh, TJ misses a lap. All right, drivers, look ahead, look ahead. This is just qualifying. All right,
2 minutes
sounds
left.
like you got a squeaky wheel there, Terry. All right, Doug out front now, 31.503 TQ pace coming from Doug. Kellum up to the 2 spot, hot lap 8.8. TJ now back up to that 2, 35 flat. Kellum 35 flat. Terry 26.504. All right, TJ still holding it down now. TJ to the point, 31.508, 507 now. TJ about 3 seconds out of TQ with 1:10 left on the clock. There's 1:10 left on the clock. Your race leader, TJ, down the back straightaway. Kellum in that 2, Doug in the 3, Terry in the 4, Scotty in the 5.
1 minute left.
Jacob out of this one.
$45 seconds left.
All right, TJ still holding it down, 31.507. Good enough to put him in that number, overall number 3 spot. At the moment, 31.507. Kellum, 35.01. Doug,
30 seconds left.
35.09. All right, let's see your race leader. That orange with the black stripe, 31.507 with a 1. About 3 seconds out. Oh, TJ getting caught up right there behind Doug and Kellum.
15 seconds left.
All right, drivers, look ahead. Drivers, look ahead. That orange with the black stripe was on TQ, but not anymore. 31.507 with a 7. As time has expired, drivers, keep going. Your name is called. Done. Keep going. Keep going. Everyone is
Scott
still
Kellum
alive.
done. Terry
Kellum
Kellum
is done. Doug is done.
Doug Vaughn
Terry's
done.
TJ is
TJ Bowman
done.
done.
And Scotty. Keep going, Scotty. And Scotty is done. That is your race driver.
All drivers are finished.
TJ taking that one.
Scott Schluter done.
31.507.
The race is completed.
Up next, Box Stock Mojaves. Box Stock Mojaves. You guys are up.
Up next, race number 5. Box Stock Mojave. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is William Norris, the Eliminator. Jordan Lawler, Russ Platts. Justin Horn. William Norris. Jordan Lawler. Russ Platts. The Eliminator. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, Justin out of this one. All right. Norris, Fern, Jordan, and Russ. Just 4 drivers. I need my marshals
The Eliminator.
from the last race, please. Marshals from GT12. Less talking, more marshalling.
Russ Platts.
Chop, chop.
Jordan Lawler. One minute to the start of the race.
All right. I got
45
marshals.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's let Terry get by. All right, drivers, bridge is hot. Drivers, bridge is hot. All right. We got all 4 drivers across the line. It's going to be Jordan, Norris, Fern, and Russ. All right, let's see. We got Norris right there working his way around. Norris onto the back straightaway. Norris, is that 2 or 4? All right, Norris right there rocking that 4-wheel drive. All right, Norris, Fern, Jordan, and Russ. That's your running order. Norris, hot lap, 10-6. All right, Norris driving that red and black right
4
there,
minutes
coming
left.
out of Godzilla. Onto the back straightaway now goes your race leader. I see Fern driving that red, white, and blue. Working his way through. Getting a bit squirrely. Trying to hold on the backside of Norris right there, down the back straightaway. All right, your race leader right there, Norris, getting tangled up in traffic right there. All right, it's going to put Norris 27.507. Still about 2 seconds better than TQ. Fern in that 2 spot. Jordan a 3, Russ in a 4.
Three minutes left.
All right, drivers. Norris out front. Fern in the 2, Jordan in the 3. Russ in the 4 spot. All right, Norris still holding it down. Your race leader right there, working his way through the hairpin, coming up under the bridge. Out around Godzilla. Oh, Jordan puts it in the penalty box at King Kong, but rolls out of it. All right, so we got Norris still holding it down out front. Fern in that 2 spot. Jordan in the 3, Russ in the 4.
Two minutes left.
All right, drivers 3 down, 2 to go. Drivers 3 down, 2 to go. We're definitely behind schedule. Coming up next, going to be 17.5, heat 1 of 2. 17.5, heat 1 of 2. You're up next. All right, Norris, Fern, Jordan, Russ. That's your running order. All right, drivers, your race leader right there is going to be Norris. Fern in that 2 spot. Jordan in the 3. Russ in the 4. All right, your race leader right there. Norris coming up around Godzilla. Oh, caution coming on the back straight. Caution, caution. All right, thank you very much. All right, Norris still holding it down, though, in that
1 minute
1
left.
spot. 27.507 pace. TQ pace coming from that red with the black. All right, so we got Norris, Fern, Jordan, and Russ.
45 seconds left.
All right, drivers, with less than 45 seconds on the clock. Drivers, 45 seconds left. Your race leader, Norris, still holding it down. Oh, Fern puts it on his side.
30 seconds left.
Oh, caution on the straight, drivers. Caution on the straight. Huge pileup. All right, drivers. Norris still holding it
15
down.
seconds
Fern in that
left.
2, Jordan in the 3, Russ in the 4. All right, drivers, as time has expired, keep going, drivers. You're still on the clock. Do not stop until your name is called done. Everyone is still alive. Keep going, keep going.
William Norris done. The Eliminator done. Jordan Lawler done.
All right, Fern's done, Norris done, Jordan done. Just wait on Russ. Russ is done. That is
All
your
drivers
race
are finished.
drivers.
Russ
Norris
Platt's
taking
done.
that one with
The race is completed.
27.504. Hot lap 10.5. Up next, GT12 17.5. You guys are up.
Up next, race number 6. GT12-17.5. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Ronnie Pena, David Maloney, Ebert Ortiz, David Maloney, Ronnie Pena.
All right, Ronnie,
Ebert
David,
Ortiz.
and Ebert. These 3 guys, they're going to try and make it up to that A sort. All right, I need my marshals, please. Marshals, please. Norris, Fern,
2 minutes
Jordan,
to the start
Russ.
of the race.
All right. We got them all checked in. We got Marshall. Where are my marshals? Norris, Fern, Jordan, Russ. All right, drivers. Bridge is hot. Drivers, bridge is hot. Ronnie, David, and Ebert. All right, Ronnie right there. Rocking that all-white car right there with that factory white paint. Is that a Lambo? All right, Lambo with the factory white. We got Ebert right there with that all blue. And we got David right there with that pink and black. Oh, Ronnie puts it off the rail right there. I think I heard Ronnie say that was Kemper's fault. Yeah, Kemper's fault, yeah. All right, Ebert out front. David in that 2 spot. Ronnie in the 3. Ebert on a 37.503. Good enough to put him in that number 5 spot overall. I don't know. I'm thinking we're going to have to race all 70 at once. Yeah?
4 minutes left.
All right, Ebert, David, and Ronnie. I mean, I can do a B. All right, Ebert, Ronnie, David. That's your running order. Ebert, 37,505. Ebert needs to move it up to a 38, Ebert. Just saying. Chop, chop. You need 6 seconds. 6 seconds will move you into the number 4 spot. All right, oh, Ronnie with that Lambo, that factory white Lambo right there. All right, Ebert, 37,506. About 5 seconds out. 5 seconds out of that number 4 spot.
3 minutes left.
Oh, sorry. No. Ronnie now back in that number 5 overall. All right, so we got Ebert, Ronnie, and David. That's your running order. Ebert on a 36,506. Hot Lap 80. We got Ronnie with a 786 right there. Ronnie driving that all-white Lambo right there, coming out onto the back straightaway through the sweeper. Ebert in that number 1, though. Ebert, that all-blue. Kemper, is that one of your old bodies right there that Ebert's using? All right. Ebert driving that Kemper ride right there. That's like the Kemper signature, though, isn't it, right there? All right, Ebert, Ronnie, and David. That's your running order with 3 down drivers. 2 to go, 3 down, 2 to go. Our A sort
2 minutes
all
left.
getting ready right there. Looks like Kemper and James all ready. And waiting on P2 and Brian, taking their time right there, keeping their batteries nice and warm. Hey, how come you guys don't use like tire warmers and stuff? No? You don't need it? No? All right, Ronnie out front, Ebert in the 2, David in the 3, with 1:35 drivers, 1:30 left on the clock. All right, drivers. Ronnie in that 1 spot now. Ronnie, 37,503. Ronnie about 2 seconds out of that number 4 spot overall. Ronnie looking to keep it smooth and clean. Keep it off the rails, Ronnie.
1 minute left.
Ronnie, 37,503 with less than a minute on the clock, drivers. Looks like Ronnie, he's about 2 seconds out of that overall number 4.
45 seconds left.
All right, drivers, with 40 seconds, drivers, 40 seconds left. Ronnie out front. Ebert in that 2 spot. David in the 3. 37,502 with an 8 right there. About 1 second out of that overall number 4.
30 seconds left.
All right, Ronnie right there down the back straightaway. 37,502.2. Let's see what it is this next time around. 37,502.1.
15 seconds left.
All right, looks like Ronnie. About 0.3 of a second out of that number 4 spot. 501's the 8. About 1/10 of a second, Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie makes a huge mistake right there. 501 with the 8. Everyone keep going, drivers. Time has expired. Everyone is still on the clock. Keep going, drivers. Keep going.
Ronnie Pena done.
All right, Ronnie is done.
Ebert Ortiz done.
Ebert's done.
All drivers are finished.
David is done.
David Maloney
Ronnie
done.
taking that one.
The race is completed.
37,502 with an 8. Oh, you were there, Ronnie. You were there. Did I give you too much? I gave you too much announcer pressure or what? All right. Up next,
Up next,
P2
race number 7.
coming up with his
GT
excuse
12-17.5.
already.
Heat 2 of 2. Race order is Brian Fong.
All right, we got Brian P2, Kemper,
Chris Kemper,
and James.
James Brandt. James Brandt. Brian Fong. Chris Kemper. P2. 2 minutes to the start of the race.
Oh, James's car. James's car is looking hooked up. How's that new car, James? Oh, is the old one? All right, all right. All right, I need my marshals from that last race, please. If you were in that last race, Ronnie, Ebert, and David, I need you guys out to marshal quickly, quickly. All right, Ronnie out there. Ebert and David. Ebert and David. Marshall, chop, chop. All right. We got Ebert out there. You guys ready? All right, you guys are the pros. All right, bridge is hot, Jarvis. Bridge is hot. James across the line first. Kemper, Brian, and P2. Oh, James clips that corner dot. All right, Kemper 41.506 pace right there. Kemper hot lap 7.4 on lap number 1. That all green car right there in that one spot. Got Brian up to the point now, 45.01 pace, hot lap 7.5. Kemper back to the point. All right, Kemper on a mission right there. That all green car right there in that number 1 spot. So we got Kemper, Brian, James, and P2. That's your 1 through 4.
Four minutes left.
All right, drivers, you heard a lady. 1 down, 4 to go. Kemper out front, 45.02 pace. Brian, 45.04. P2, 38.504. James, 37.502. All right, your race leader right there, that all green. 1/10 of a second up on Brian. Brian keeping Kemper honest right there through Godzilla. That is your 1-2 battle right there. 45.03 with the 2, 45.03 with the 3. Brian up to the point now, 5.03 with a 1. Hot lap 7.435. Kemper back to the point. Oh, James, caution. Oh, James and P2 coming together. Your race leaders right there. Kemper trying to set that TQ pace. Brian as well. If you see that green car or the silver car, please step aside. All right, Kemper out front. That green car in the 1. Brian in the 2.
3 minutes left.
8 seconds. Oh, we got James upside down right there. Oh, Marshall. Oh, Brian put it off the rail right there. Was on TQ pace. I got Kemper right there, 45.05. P2 up to the 2 spot now. So let's see, Kemper, 45.05 on TQ pace. So if you see that green car coming, he's on TQ. All right. Kemper right there, all right on the backside of Brian. Grabs a rail right there. I heard it, but it almost didn't even affect him right there. 45.04 pace coming from Kemper. Kemper keeping it smooth and clean right there. Out of the hairpin, coming up under the bridge. Around Godzilla, onto the back straightaway. Kemper, P2, Brian, and James. That's your running order.
2 minutes left.
Oh, Kemper takes it off the rail right there. Loses a little bit of time. Let's see what it is as he comes around. All right, 45.06. Still on TQ pace. That all green car. No traffic in front of him at the moment. All right, dropping 39.5 flat. Only 1/10 quicker than TQ now. All right, so we got Kemper still holding it down. Let's see if he can hold on to it with 1:30. There's 1:30 left on the clock. Kemper, 39.5 flat with a 7. P2 on a 39.504 with an 8. All right, P2 right there trying to stay in contention. Brian, 39.506. Also, Brian's still in contention as well. Your top 3 on a 39-lap pace.
1 minute left.
All right, George, you heard a lady. 4 down, 1 to go. Kemper, P2, Brian, and James. That's your running order. Kemper, 39.5 flat with a 6. P2 with a 39.505.
45 seconds left.
Brian with a 39.505 as well. Brian just 2/10 back from P2. P2 now dropping to the 3 spot. Brian up to that 2 now. Brian just 3.6 seconds back with 30 seconds left on the clock.
30
Drivers.
seconds left.
Kemper holding on right there, 39.5 flat. Brian 39.504. P2 39.505. Coming up next, NASCAR Heat 1 of 2. You're up next.
15 seconds left.
All right, drivers, as time is about to expire, keep going. Your name is called, done. Everyone is still alive. Keep going, drivers, keep going. Kemper right there coming across the line on that 39.5 flat. Kemper is done.
James Brandt done.
James is done.
Brian
P2
Fong done.
Done. And Brian
All
is done.
drivers
That
are
is your
finished.
race drivers. Kemper
P2
taking that
done.
one with
The
a
race is
fresh
completed.
TQ right there, 39.5 flat with a 6. Up next, Losi NASCAR's Heat 1 of 2. You're up. Hey, 17.5, do you guys want to run the last race, or do you guys want to stay in schedule?
Up next, race number 8. Lizzie NASCAR. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Noel Smith, Adrian Jimenez, Russ Platts, Justin Horn, Adrian Jimenez.
Oh, did it rip? You just ripped it? Ebert.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Just pull it and retape
Russ
it,
Platts.
Ebert. Just pull that section, rip the section out, and put a new strip on. Or you can just put another layer over it.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, all right. A little bit of a wrinkle in the tape right there.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Is Noel out? Noel's not here, correct? Oh, you're there. Noel, check. So Justin is out, right?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Adrian, is it going to count
Noel
all
Smith.
the way this time? Did you raise it up? Huh? Oh, it's on top? Perfect. All right, Justin is out. All right, all right.
Adrian
I got my
Jimenez.
marshals. All
Noel
right,
Smith.
George, bridge is hot, George. Bridge is hot. All right, race number 9, you're up next. Make sure you guys got it ready. Race 9, you're up next. We got Adrian on TQ pace right there, 31.506. His car looks like counting all the way this time. All right, Russ on a 27.505. Sorry, Adrian on a 27.505 now. Adrian dropping around just a little bit. That number 5 car.
Four minutes left.
All right, I think I'm going to race all 8. I'm going to race all 8 NASCARs at once. All right, Adrian, Noel, and Russ, that is your running order. Justin dropping out of this one. So let's see, Adrian on TQ pace right there, 29.507. I should have Fern, Tony, Brad, Colin all getting ready. All right, Pablo dropping out as well. Oh, we need a Marshall in the middle, please. Marshall in the middle. Thank you very much. All right, we got Adrian, Noel, and Russ.
3 minutes left.
All right, Jarvis, your race leader. Oh, you didn't sauce, Noel? Oh, man. Make sure you sauce for the main. The bottle's sitting on my pit, right where you left it. All right, Adrian, Noel, and Russ, that's your running order. Adrian on TQ pace with their hot lap, 9.74. 29.501 with a 7 right there coming from your race leader, Adrian, right there driving that number 5 car right there down the back straightaway. All right, caution in the sweeper, George, caution in the sweeper.
2 minutes left.
I don't know, man. Brian's looking pretty interested in this class. All right, Jarvis, your race leader right there. Adrian out front, Noel in the 2, Russ in the 3. All right, Jarvis with 1:30 left on the clock. Jarvis 1:30 left. Adrian out
Paul
front,
Padilla.
Noel in the 2, Russ in the 3.
That NASCAR class looks fun.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is our B sort right here. A sort coming up next. That's going to be Fern, Tony, Brad, Colin, Pablo checking out. All right, so we got Adrian, Noel, and Russ. Adrian, your race leader right there, was on TQ pace, but puts
1
it
minute
on his
left.
roof. Hot lap 9.6, 29.505 coming from Adrian. Adrian right there, that number 5 car. Hot lap 9.6, Adrian down the back straightaway.
45 seconds
Oh,
left.
I think Adrian needing a little bit less traction compound on the front, I think there.
Thirty seconds left.
All right, 25 seconds left. NASCAR Heat 202. You guys should be up here in the queue. All right, Adrian, Noel, and Russ. Keep going. Your name is called
15
done.
seconds
Keep
left.
it smooth. Keep it clean. Time is about to expire. Keep going. Your name is called done. All right, drivers. Time is about to expire. Keep going, drivers. Keep going.
Adrian Jimenez done.
All right, Adrian is
Russ
done.
Platt's done.
Russ is done. And Noel's done. That is your race drivers.
All drivers are finished.
Adrian
Noel
taking that
Smith done.
one, 29.501.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 9. Lucy NASCAR. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is: the Eliminator, Racer X, Brad Johnson, Colin Gonzalez, Pablo Silvas, Brad Johnson. The Eliminator, Racer X.
All
2
right,
minutes to the start of the
Fern,
race.
Tony, Brad, Colin, Pablo out.
Colin Gonzalez. The Eliminator.
All right. All right, we got 1, 2, 3. We got marshals. All right, drivers ready. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. TQ pace, 29,501 from Adrian. Let's see who's got what it takes right there. Tony, his car just getting all bedded in. We got Fern right there. All right, Tony, 31,507. TQ pace comes from that all orange with the yellow roof. All right, dropping 35.03 now. 35.09. Brad up to that 2 spot. 28.504. Fern, 28.504. Well, we got Tony on TQ pace. All right, Tony right there. Oh, Tony grabs a rail, puts it on his roof right there. That's going to give it all to Adrian. Was 29.503, now 28.507 coming from Tony. All right, so we got Tony with the yellow stripe. Got Brad in that 2 spot. Fern in the 3, Colin in the 4. All right, drivers with 125 down, 3:35 to go. We got Tony out front, Brad in that 2 spot. Fern in the 3, Colin in the 4. Tony on that 28.501 pace, about 1 lap out of TQ at the moment. All right, Tony right there, that yellow stripe, working his way through, coming up around Godzilla, coming out onto the back straightaway. That is your race leader, Tony, 29.509, about 8 seconds out. Hot lap 9.92.
3 minutes left.
Brad in that 2 spot. Fern in the 3, Colin in the 4. All right, drivers. Tony still holding it down. Brad in that 2 spot. Fern in the 3, Colin in the 4. Oh, Tony puts it on his roof right there, going into Godzilla. All right, Tony, 28.502, Fern, 28.508. Brad, 27.503. Colin, 26.508. All right, hot lap
2
from
minutes
Tony,
left.
9.9. Fern with a 10.2. Brad with a 10.5. Colin with a 10.2. All right, drivers. Tony still holding it down. Brad in that 2 spot. Fern in the 3. Colin in the 4. All right, drivers with 120. Drivers 120 left on the clock. Tony, Brad, Fern, and Colin. That is your running order. All right, Tony still holding on to that 28.503 pace.
1 minute left.
That's a yellow stripe right there coming out onto the back straightaway, holding down that 1 spot.
"45 seconds left.
Oh, Tony getting tangled up. Oh, Fern getting tangled
30
up.
seconds left.
Oh, looks like we got Brad also in the rail. Brad in that 2 spot. So we got Tony out front. Fern now back up to the two. Up to the two. Oh, Tony and looks like
15
Colin
seconds
coming
left.
together right there. All right, Jarvis, with 5 seconds left. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. Keep going. Your name is called. Done. Everyone is still live. Keep going, Jarvis. Keep going. Keep going, drivers. Everyone's still live.
Rchq done.
All right, Tony's
Colin
done.
Gonzalez
Colin
done.
is done.
Brad Johnson
is
done.
And just
all
waiting
drivers
on
are finished.
Fern is done. That
The
is the
eliminator
race
done.
drivers. Tony
The race is
taking that
completed.
28.505. It's probably, it could be from a Grum.
William Norris.
All right, Russ. Have a good night. Could be from a Grum. All right, check your dog bones. I got a dog bone from the track. Check your dog
11-7.
bones. Groms and NASCARs. All right. Hey, George.
17-7.
George, your racer went home. He's gonna run.
11 flat. Eleven three. Ten eight. James Brandt.
Yeah.
10-6. 11-7. 10-5. 10-2. 'Jacob Maloney. Up next, race number 1. Rchq Future Champions.
All right,
A
guys,
main.
we're down to
Race order
7
is
races.
Mason Lawler.
Is the
Mason
Future
Lawler.
Champs gonna run?
15-7.
It's really just Mason, because there's no transponder. All right. All right, guys, we're gonna get
45.6.
started racing here in 2 minutes,
19-8.
drivers. 2 minutes. Future Champs. 2 minutes.
7-7. 7-8. 7-8. 7-6.
All right, drivers, mains are posted. We're going to be
7-6.
starting off with Future Champs. You guys are going to be up first. It's going to be Mason and Ryder.
7-6. 7-9. 54.9. 7-8. 118.3. 12-2. 7-6. 10-4. 8-5. 12-3. 12-9. 23.1. 22.6. 13-3. 13 flat. 16-6.
All right, all right. I need some marshals from Losi NASCAR. Marshals, please. Let me get the 4 of them out. Any of the 4 racers. Any 4 racers from that 8-driver main. All right, all right. I need marshals, marshals.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, we're definitely falling behind, drivers. I need marshals. I need 4 marshals from Losi NASCAR. 4 marshals. All right, the other 4 drivers, they can marshal the second race. All right, Mason Ryder. Let's get him checked in and then line up on the back straight away.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. It's going to be a late one tonight. Let's get Mason on pole. Ryder in that 2 spot.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's line them up right here. So it's going to be Mason right there at the line. Yeah. No, yeah. And then farther back. No, Mason.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Mason. All right, and then pull Ryder back to. Yeah, perfect. All right. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're racing. Future champs, 5 minutes on the tone. All right, Mason with a nice clean start right there. Ryder taking it off the track out of the gate. All right, if you're not marshaling this race, I'm gonna need you to marshal the second race, please. All right, Mason and Ryder, that is your 1 and 2. Mason right there working his way through the sweeper. Ryder coming up under the bridge. All right, your race leader right there, Mason, still holding it down. Down the back straightaway goes Mason Ryder in that 2 spot. All right, Ryder getting tangled up.
4 minutes left.
Oops. All right, drivers, Mason still holding it down. Hot lap 14.8, 17.508 pace coming from Mason. Ryder in that 2 spot. All right, drivers, your race leader right there, Mason, putting it on his roof right there as he works his way, coming up under the bridge, out around Godzilla.
Three minutes left.
All right, looks like Mason losing his ball cup once again. Ryder in that 2 spot. All right, so we got Mason and Ryder. That is your 1 and 2. All right, Mason still holding it down. Ryder in that 2 spot. Hot lap from Mason, 14.4. All right, Mason on a 14.504 pace with 3 down, 2 to
2
go.
minutes
Drivers,
left.
3 down, 2 to go. Euro Trucks, you guys are up next. Make sure you guys are ready. You guys are up in less than 2 minutes. You guys should be out there in the queue already, getting ready to go for race number 2. All right, Mason and Ryder, that is your 1 and 2. All right, drivers with 1:30 left on the clock. Drivers 1:30 left. Mason and Ryder, that is your running order. All right, your race leader right there, that red with the white. Mason holding it down on that 1 spot. Ryder in the 2.
1 minute left.
All right, drivers, your race leader with 50 seconds left on the clock, working his way through the hairpin. Oh, runs it a bit wide right there.
45 seconds
Puts
left.
it on his roof in the penalty box.
$30 seconds left.
All right, Mason still holding it down. Ryder in that 2 spot. All right, Mason putting it on the rail right there. All
15
right, keep
seconds
it in the
left.
middle, drivers. Keep it in the middle. All right, we got Mason and Ryder. Euro Trucks, you guys are up in less than 10 seconds. Euro Trucks, you're up in less than 10. right, drivers, as time has expired, keep going till your name is called done. Finish your laps, drivers. Finish your laps. Mason
Lawler
is done. That is your
The race
race,
is completed.
drivers. Ryder is done. Again, Mason and Ryder to the winner's circle, please. Mason and Ryder to the winner's circle, please. All right. That is our future champs class right there. Just two youngsters coming out and running today.
Up next, race number 2.
All right, drivers,
Rchq
track is
expert.
closed. Drivers, track
A
is
main.
closed.
Race order is William Norris, Scott Kellum, Colin Gonzalez, Chase Kellum, Colin Gonzalez.
All right, drivers, thank you very much.
2 minutes to the start
All
of the
right,
race.
coming up next, Euro Trucks. Euro Trucks are up next.
Scott Kellum,
All right, good jobs from our future champs right there. All right, I need marshals.
William
The
Norris,
other 4 drivers from, or 3 drivers from Losi NASCAR. So I need, who marshaled that last one? Colin. All right, I need marshals. Fern, did you marshal that last race, Fern? Did you marshal that last race? Did you marshal that last race?
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, I got 1. Come on, Mason. Chop, chop.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. We're dropping this one back to 5 minutes. All right.
30
Euro
seconds
Truck
to the start of the race.
experts. All right, let's get them lined up. It's going to be Norris, Kellum, Colin, and Chase. Let's line them up on the back straight.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. I got marshals. All right, drivers ready. Marshals ready. We're racing Euro Trucks on the tone. All right, Norris with a nice clean start. Kellum puts it in the corner early on. Goes from that 2 to the basement right there. All right, your race leader right there working his way through the sweeper. Norris out front, keeping it smooth and clean. Got Colin in that 2 spot, chasing the 3. Kellum trying to work his way back from the basement with that early mistake. See you later, Phil. All right, Norris, Colin, Chase, and Kellum. That is your running order. Oh, Colin getting hung up right there, side by side with Chase. That's going to allow Kellum to catch up right there. It's going to be a 2-3-4 battle. Chase takes that inside line. Colin side by side right there with Chase. Gets tangled up. Colin with a little bit of push. Looks like as he works his way through the sweeper, holding down that 2 spot. He's got Chase in the 3. Now it's going to be Kellum in the 3 now. Scotty moving his way up to that number 3 spot overall. So we got
4 minutes
Norris,
left.
Colin, Scotty, and Chase. That is your running order. All right, looks like you're a race leader right there coming up to the back side of Chase. All right, we got Chase and Scotty right there dicing it up with Norris in the middle right there. All the while, Colin trying to stretch that number 2 spot out. All right, your race leader right there coming up on the backside of Scott Kellum. Sniffing that draft right there as they work their way through the Hulk. Scott Kellum trying to hold off your race leader and trying to chase down your number 2 right there. Colin driving that X Ortiz car, working his way through, coming out onto the back straightaway now. Got Norris out front, Colin in the 2, Scotty in the 3, chasing the 4. Oh, Scott runs it a bit wide. Norris right there, stuffs it up the inside. Oh, right there, takes Kellum out right there. Your race leader, though,
3 minutes
still
left.
holding it down. Chase right there trying to look for that number 3 spot back. Kellum gets turned around right there, stuck at Godzilla. Kellum dropping back to that basement spot. So we got Norris out front, Colin in the 2, Kellum in the 3, Chase in the 4. All right, drivers, your number 2 spot right there, Colin, working his way out of King Kong onto the back straightaway through the sweeper, through the Hulk right there, working his way through that orange with the baby blue. All right, so we got, looks like Colin and Scotty right there dicing it up back and forth. Colin grabs a rail, holding on to that number 2 overall. Here comes your race leader right there. Colin steps aside, lets Norris through. Coming up next, Mini T Box
2 minutes
Stock.
left.
Mini T Box Stock, you're up next in less than 2 minutes. So we got Colin, we got Norris, Colin, Chase, and Kellum. That is your running order. Oh, we got a car on its side right there. Caution coming on the straight. Caution coming on the straight. All right, that was Chase right there. Colin working his way through the Hulk, right up on the backside of Chase. Colin puts it up the inside, does that inside, outside. Oh, gets it up on 2. Now is up on 4. Now is on its side. All right, so let's see. Colin's still holding on. Colin with, looks like a 12-second lead over Chase, which is in that number 3 spot. Kellum in the 4. So let's see. Kellum right there working his way through, coming through the sweeper. Going to try and chase down Chase. Oh, Norris puts it on his side. Gets it back on all 4. So let's see your 2 and 4 right there down the back straightaway. Colin looking to chase down Chase right there. Chase in that 2 in that
1 minute
number
left.
3 spot. He's bringing Kellum with him. All right, that burnt orange and blue looking to chase down Chase right there. Chase driving that blue with the orange. But we got Collins still sitting firmly in that number 2 spot with
45 seconds left.
45 seconds left. Norris still holding it down. Collins in the 2, chasing the 3. Kellum in the 4.
"30 seconds left.
All right, drivers, with less than 30 seconds left on the clock. Norris still holding it down. Collin in the 2, chasing the 3. Kellum in the 4.
15
All
seconds
right,
left.
drivers, your race leader right there up around the outside. Taking that outside line around Kellum. Kellum grabs that rail, puts it on his side, coming on the back straightaway. We got Collin sitting in that number 2 spot. Down the back straightaway as time has expired.
Stop,
This is
Kellum,
going to be
done.
your final lap as you come across the
Kellum, done.
line. Kellum is done. Chase is
All
done.
drivers are
Colin's
finished.
done. Norris done.
William
That
Norris
is your
done.
race drivers.
Colin Gonzalez
Norris
done.
taking that one.
The race is
Colin in the
completed.
2, chasing the 3. Coming up next, Mini T Box Stock. You're up next. All right, so it's going to be Norris, Colin, and Chase. Good run.
Up next,
Good
race
run.
number 3. Mini T Box Stock. A main. Race order is George Juarez, Pablo Silvas, Nathan Juarez.
All right, Norris, Colin, and Chase to the winner's circle, please.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, thank you guys very much. Mini T Box Stock Racing, you're up next. Drop your cars, head back out to Marshall, please. Marshalls, please.
George Juarez. Nathan Juarez.
I need my Euro truck drivers out to Marshall, please. Euro truck drivers, Norris, Colin, Chase, and Kellum. Out to Marshall, please.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, all right. We're on race number 3 of 7. We got 5 races to go, drivers. Let's keep it moving. Chop, chop.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Pablo out of this one. So it's going to be just Nathan and George. All right, drivers, let's get them lined up on that line right there before the bridge.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, George and Nathan. All right, George, right there. Right here at this line, right before the bridge.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, perfect, perfect. All right. All right. How you like that thing there, Nathan? Got to be smooth. All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're racing 5 minutes on the tone. All right, nice clean start right there. We got George and Nathan. That is your 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway goes George. Here comes Nathan. Oh, Nathan's got that thing on rails right there. Oh, Nathan flips it. All right, so we got George out front, Nathan in the 2, 30 seconds in, working lap number 3. Your race leader right there. All right, we got George out front, Nathan in that 2 spot. Nathan opting out of driving the first 2 qualifiers. Getting some time right here on his in the race.
4 minutes left.
All right, we got 1 down, 4 to go, drivers. 1 down, 4 to go. We got George out front, Nathan in that 2 spot. So we got the blue and white in the 1, gray and white in the 2. All right, drivers, George still holding it down. Nathan in that 2 spot. All right, drivers, 140 down. Drivers, George out front. Nathan in the 2. George, hot lap, 11.2. All right, Nathan right there figuring it out. You take a little bit of steering out of that thing there, Nathan. The slipper's loose too?
3 minutes left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sounds like it's going fast, though. All right, drivers, your race leader. George right there holding on that 1 spot, 26.503. All right, George and Nathan, that is your 1 and 2. George right there working his way out of King Kong, coming out onto the back straightaway. That box stock mini T right there on a 26 lap pace. Hot lap of 11.1. All right, we got Nathan in that 2 spot. Oh, Nathan puts it on his roof right there, coming out of the Hulk.
Two minutes left.
Nathan, is that TJ's car? TJ, did you give Nathan a lemon? Oh, is that the one with the shocks? It's a modified buggy. A modified truck. See you, Z. All right, George still holding it down. Nathan in that 2 spot. All right, drivers, we're coming up on 4 down. Drivers, 4 down, 1
1
to
minute
go.
left.
We got George still holding it down out front. Nathan in that 2 spot. All right, George right there coming out of the Hulk, going into the bridge, coming out around Godzilla. Coming up on the backside of Nathan right
45
there as they
seconds
work
left.
their way down the back straightaway. All right, Nathan wheeling that thing around, trying to hold off
30
George.
seconds left.
Nathan keeping the door shut right there. George trying to find a way around.
15 seconds left.
Nathan trying to take George out right there. All right, drivers, with time about to expire, this is going to be your last lap as you come across the line. George right there working his way through the sweeper. Nathan is
Juarez done.
George
All
is
drivers
done.
are
That is
finished.
your race drivers.
George Juarez done.
George taking that
The race
one.
is completed.
Nathan in the 2 spot. All right, let me get George and Nathan over to the winner's circle, please.
Up next, race number 4. GT 12-21.5. A main. Race order is Scott Kellum, Doug Vaughn, TJ Bowden, Terry Callow, Jacob Maloney.
Seems like TJ gave
Scott
you a
Schluter.
lemon right there, Nathan. He knew you got skills. Hold on.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right. All right.
Scott Kellum.
GT12. I need my marshals from the last race, please. Marshals from the last race, please. And some volunteers. If I can get any volunteers, it'd be much appreciated. All right, we got Scott Kellum, Doug, TJ, Terry, Jacob, and Scotty. You guys are
TJ
up.
Bowden,
GT12.
Scott Schluter,
I just want to
Jacob
give you guys
Maloney,
a heads up.
Terry
Box Stock
Callow.
Mojaves, you guys are up next after this one. So make sure you guys get them ready. All
Doug
right, we're
Vaughn.
dropping this one down to 5 minutes as well. All right. Careful, drivers. This is just the warm-up. We haven't even started racing yet. Calm down.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right. Track's closed, drivers. Let's get a line up on the straightaway.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Doug in the 2. TJ in the 3. Terry in the 4. Jacob in the 5. And Scotty in the 6.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. I got my volunteer marshals. Thank you guys very much. Very much appreciated. All right, drivers.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. We're racing. GT12. 21.5, 5 minutes. On the tone. All right. Almost a clean start right there. Looks like Jacob putting it in the rail. Caution on the back straight. Caution on the back straight. Back straightaway is clear. Oh, we got TJ to the point out of the gate right there. TJ in the 1 spot. Looks like TJ might have taken it out of blinky mode. We got Kellum in that 2. Doug in the 3. Terry in the 4. Scotty in the 5. Jacob in the 6 spot. All right, let's see TJ out front. Hot lap 9-0. Doug in that 2 spot. Kellum in the 3. Terry in the 4. Scotty in the 5. Jacob in the 6. All right. Pull it up. The body clip
4 minutes
pushdown?
left.
All right. TJ out front. Doug in the 2, Terry in the 3, Scotty in the 4, Jacob in the 5, Kellum in the 6 spot right there. Kellum with a body tuck issue. He's got it fixed. Thank you very much, Adrian. All right, but we got TJ out front, 31.507. Doug, 35.07. All right, hot lap from Doug, 8.7. TJ with a 9.0. Oh, you're a race leader right there. That orange with the black in that one spot. Doug just 1/10 back right there. That's your 1-2 battle coming up. If you see him coming, that orange, bright orange and the white with the blue. All right, that's your 1 and 2. Oh, looks like TJ gets into the back of Terry right there. Loses a body clip and
3
gets
minutes
stuck
left.
as well. All right, let's see what happens right there. That's going to put Doug out to that 1 spot. TJ to the 2. Terry was in the 3 spot right there. Looked like your race leader just like ran right in the back of him. Got some target fixation. All right, TJ in that 2 spot, 1.3 back from Doug. All right, so Doug right there working his way through. Oh, TJ puts it in the rail. Does it a second time right there as he works his way around the buckets through Godzilla onto the back straightaway. Your race leader right there, that white and blue right behind you, Terry. Thank you very much. So Terry keeping it smooth and clean. Terry sitting in that 3 spot. All right, caution at the hairpin. All right, so we got Doug, TJ, Terry, Scotty, Jacob, and Scott Kellum, Jacob, and Scotty.
2 minutes left.
All right, Terry right there coming up under the bridge. That's your 2-3 battle right here. The blue car and the burnt orange. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. I'm watching this one, Scotty. It's got to be a clean pass. Oh, Scotty runs it nice and tight right there. No contact right there. But we got Doug and TJ now still dicing it up. TJ with that orange car in the 2 spot. Doug down the back straightaway in the 1. Doug working his way through the hug. Here comes TJ getting tangled up with Terry once again. Working his way through. Look ahead, Jars. Look ahead. All right, Jars. And also watch for that. Watch for your race leaders coming through. All right, TJ right there working his way through, trying to chase down Doug. Doug working his way down the back straightaway. Clear track in front of Doug. Clear track in front of TJ. No excuses now. All right, we got Doug out front. TJ in the 2. Kellum in the 3.
1
Terry
minute
in
left.
the 4. Jacob in the 5. Scotty in the 6. All right, right there is your race leader right there. That white and blue coming up behind that yellow car right there of Jacob. Jacob, that's your race leader. All right,
45
your number 2
seconds
right
left.
there going to be coming up behind you there, Jacob. All right, Doug and TJ. Kellum in the 3, Terry in the 4, Jacob in the 5, Scotty in the 6 spot. All right, let's see if TJ can chase down Doug with 30 seconds
30
left.
seconds left.
2.2 seconds to lead. Doug working his way through, gets by Scotty. Here comes TJ down the back straightaway, looking to close that gap. 2.1 that last time by. As he comes around this time, oh, TJ
15
runs
seconds
around the
left.
outside, was 2 seconds, losing that time, but now it's going to be 10 seconds left on the clock, drivers, 10 seconds left. This is going to be your last lap as you come across the line for Doug. Doug gets caught up. Doug
Doug
is
Baum done.
done.
Terry Callow done.
Terry's done.
Jacob Maloney
Jacob's done. Kellum's
Scott Kellum done. TJ Bowman done.
TJ's done. And Scotty is done. That is your race
All drivers
drivers.
are finished.
Doug taking that
Scott
one.
Schluter done.
TJ in the 2.
The
Kellum in
race
the
is
3.
completed.
All right, Doug, TJ, and Kellum to the winner's circle, please.
Up next, race number 5. Box Stock Mojave. A main. Race order is William Norris, the Eliminator, Jordan Lawler, Justin Horn.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I didn't know your name.
Jordan Lawler.
Track is closed.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, thank you guys very much. Our GT12 podium right there, huh? Can you get what? Yeah. All right, drop your cars, head back out to Marshall. GT12 drivers, Marshalls, please.
William Norris.
All right, Norris, Fern, Jordan, and I think Justin's gone home, right?
William Norris. Jordan Lawler. The Eliminator. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Brady Houston. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. All right, all right. I got 4 drivers. I got 4 drivers checked in. All right, we got our marshals. We got our drivers. Let's get them lined up on the back straightaway.
15
It's going to
seconds
be
to the
Norris
start of the
on
race.
pole. Fern in the 2, Jordan in the 3, and Brady in the 4. All right, drivers, it's going to be a 5-minute race. All right, drivers, you guys ready? All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're racing. 5 minutes on the tone. All right, nice clean start right there. Brady jumping out into that 2 spot. So we got Norris and Brady. That's your 1 and 2. And we got Fern and Jordan, your 3 and 4. All right, Norris, Brady right there. Brady trying to close that gap. Looks like it's 0.7 seconds that last time around. Brady right there working his way through. No practice whatsoever today. Spent all his time at the drift track. Brady coming up under the line right there. 1.1 seconds. Losing about 3/10. Oh, looks like Fern rolls it off the track right there. We got Norris still holding it down. Norris keeping it smooth and clean. Brady trying to close that gap. But looks like Norris going to be stretching it out right there.
"4 minutes left.
All right, all right. Your race leader right there, Norris, working his way through, coming up onto the bridge. Right on the backside of Fern. No close battle right now. Everyone pretty much spread out. It's like about 5 seconds between each driver. Norris stretching that lead out. 10.4 hot lap. Back on lap number 8. All right, Brady, hot lap right there, 10.7. Jordan with an 11.8. Fern with a 14.5. What's wrong with your car, Fern? Oh.
3 minutes left.
Whoa. All right, Jarvis, your race leader, Norris, still holding it down. Brady in that 2 spot. Jordan looking to close the gap right there. Jordan driving the Will Chalmers mobile right there. Norris right up on the backside. It's like Jordan trying to hold off Chalmers. Jordan trying to hold off Norris. All right, drivers, let's see Norris right there on the backside of Jordan. All right, drivers, your race leader. Oh, Jordan puts it in the rail right there. Norris gets by. All right, Jordan, this is still on-road, not off-road. All right, Norris out front, Brayton in the 2, Jordan in the 3, Fern in the 4.
2 minutes left.
All right, Fern right there looking pretty good. Fern driving that beautiful red, white, and blue. Oh, Fern puts it on his roof once again. Norris still out front. Hot lap 10-3. Brady 10-1. Jordan 11-7. Fern 11-5. All right, drivers, with 1:13 left on the clock, drivers, still lots of time. Our 17-5 drivers all getting ready, waiting to get their turn on track.
1 minute left.
All right, so we got Norris, Brady, Jordan, and Fern. That is your running order. All right, drivers, your race leader,
45
Norris
seconds
still
left.
holding it down. Brady in the 2, Jordan in the 3, Fern in the 4 with 40 seconds. There's 40 seconds left. GT12, 17-5. You're up next with 30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds. Oh, Jordan puts it on his side. Caution, caution. Oh, Scott, please be careful. Are you all right, Scotty?
15 seconds left.
All right, all right. Norris out front, Brady in the 2, Jordan in the 3, Fern in the 4 with less than 7 on the clock, drivers. It's going to be your last lap as you come across the line. Oh, your race leader gets put on his roof right there. Here comes Fern working his way through, finishing it off in that number 4 spot. Brady's done, Jordan is done, and Norris is done. That is your race drivers.
All drivers are finished.
Taking that one. Brady
William
in the 2,
Norris
Jordan
done.
in the 3.
The race is completed.
All right, let me get Norris, Brady, and Jordan to the winner's circle, please. Excuse me. Norris,
up next,
Brady,
race number 6,
and Jordan.
GT12-17.5. A main. Race order is Chris Kemper, Brian Fong, P2, James Brandt, Ronnie Pena, Ebert Ortiz, David Maloney, Chris Kemper, David Maloney, James
Track's
Brandt.
closed, driver. Track's closed. Because if I step on it, it's not my fault.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much. All right, as soon as we get some marshals out, I need some marshals, please. All right, drivers, track is
P2.
open. This is going to be a crazy one. 7 drivers.
Ronnie Pena.
In our
Ebert Ortiz.
17-5. Huh? All right. I'm going to drop this one down to 7 minutes. 5? Okay. Okay, 5. 6. 6. All right.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's get them lined up on the back straight. It's going to be Kemper on pole. Brian in the 2 spot. P2 in the 3. James in the 4. Ronnie in the 5. Ebert in the 6.
45 seconds
David
to the
in
start
the
of
7.
the race.
All right, I need my marshals, please. Marshals, please. All right. Kemper on pole. Man, I'm excited.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, all right. Jar's ready. Marshall's ready. We're racing. 6 minutes, 17.5 on the tone. All right, nice clean start right there. We got Kemper, Brian, P2, James, Ebert. Uh-oh, Brian comes into the rail right there. He's got a body tuck. That's going to put P2 to the point. Now James in the 2. Kemper dropping to the 3. Ebert up in that 4 spot. Brian right there working his way down the back straightaway. Still a little bit of a body tuck right there. All right, so we got P2 out front. James right on his tail right there. So we got the orange car, blue car, green car, blue car, silver, and white. Oh, Ebert folds under the pressure right there. Brian putting that pressure on. Well, let's see, we got your race leader right there, P2, coming up under the bridge. Kemper up to that 2 spot now. James to the 3. It's going to be Brian to the 4. All right, so we got P2, Kemper, James, Brian, Ebert, Ronnie, and David. That is your running order. P2 right there working his way through. It
5
is
minutes
well
left.
past P2's bedtime. He's wanting to get this one over. Coming up on the backside of David. David, that's your race leader. Thank you very much. Orange car in the lead. Green car in the 2. Blue and silver in the 3. All silver in the 4 spot. Brian right there looking to make a move on James as he works his way through. Coming up out of Godzilla through King Kong onto the back straightaway. Thank you very much, David. Well, your race leader right there down the back straightaway. Clear track in front of him. All right, so we got P2 out front. Kemper in that 2 spot. Kemper closing that gap. Uh-oh, looks like Ronnie pulling it off to the side right there. All right, Kemper chasing down P2. P2 feeling that pressure. P2 trying to keep it clean, but Kemper closing that gap. Hand over fist right there. 8/10 that last time around. Now down to 6/10. Kemper taking 2/10 out of P2. Looks like P2 might have put the dead batteries back in his car because here comes Kemper right there down the back straightaway looking for a way by. Kemper stuffs it up the inside, takes P2 to the rail. I'm not sure if that was clean. You guys need to work that out yourselves, but that is that's going to be James now up to that 2 spot. Brian to the 3. P2 dropping to the 4 spot. Oh, Brian grabs a rail. That's going to give P2 back to number 3. All right, so we got Kemper out front. Green car in the 1. James chasing down right there. I'd be curious to know if James driving the new car or the old car. All right, we got Kemper out front. James in that 2 spot. All right, James driving that blue and silver right there. Hold on to the backside. Kemper through the sweeper. That's your 1 and 2 right there coming through the buckets out onto the back straightaway. Once again, that all green car in the blue and silver. P2 with the all orange in the 3. Brian in the 4 spot right there. Brian having a rough go at it at the beginning, but we are 3 down.
3
drivers,
minutes
3 to go. Halfway done, halfway to go. Drivers, Kemper still holding it down. 9/10 over James right there. James working his way through, coming out of Godzilla onto King Kong. On to the back straightaway, working his way through the sweeper. Your race leader, Kemper, driving that all green. And we got James with that blue and silver. P2 with the all orange. Brian with the silver car right there through the sweeper section. Oh, we got a pile up right there. P2 getting tangled up. Oh, we got Kemper upside down. That's going to put James out to the 1 spot now. So let's see what that does. Where is Brian? So we got James out front, Kemper in a 2, Brian in a 3 spot. Brian's 3.5 seconds back from Kemper. All right, so we got James out front right there down the back straightaway with Ronnie in between him and Kemper. Oh, Kemper grabs that corner dot. All right, your
left.
race leader right there. James holding on. That blue with the silver through the sweeper section right there. Your number 2 spot coming through the sweeper. Your 3 right there coming through the sweeper now. P2 in that number 4 spot. Oh, P2 up to the 3 now. Oh, Brian getting tangled up. Oh, Brian gets tangled up with Ronnie. Keep it clean, drivers. Keep it clean. Oh, Brian getting tangled up. Kemper getting tangled up. Oh, Kemper pulling it off right there. So we got James. P2 now to the 2. Kemper in the 3, Brian in the 4. Oh, Brian with a body tuck. Ebert in the 4, Ronnie in the 5, David in the 6 spot. All right, so we got James out front, P2 in the 2. Kemper off the track.
1 minute left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 5 down, 1 to go. James still holding it down. Hot lap from Kemper, though, 7.5. James with a 7.6. P2 with a 7.5. Ebert with a 7.8. Brian with a 7.6.
45
Ryan with a
seconds left.
7.7. David with a 8.2. All right, drivers, with 35 seconds left, drivers, your race leader right there down the back straightaway through the sweeper.
30 seconds left.
James driving what looks to be the biggest car on the track at the moment. James, is that a Porsche that James is driving? James driving that Porsche body.
15
All right,
seconds
James,
left.
P2, Ebert, Brian, Ronnie, and David with less than 10 seconds on the clock, drivers. 10 seconds left. Your race leader looks like he's going to make it through for one more lap. He's got Brian right there on his backside. As time has expired,
David
drivers,
Maloney
finish
done.
your laps.
P2 done.
Your race will be done
Ebert
as you
Ortiz
come across the line.
James Brandt
James
done.
is done. P2
Brian
is
Fong
done.
done.
Ebert done.
All
Brian
drivers
done.
are
All
finished.
drivers done.
Ronnie Pena done.
That is your race,
The race is
drivers.
completed.
James taking that one. P2 in the 2. Ebert in the 3. Ebert in the 3. All right, James, P2, and Ebert.
Up next, race number 7. Lizzie NASCAR. A main. Race order is Adrian Jimenez, the Eliminator. Racer X. Brad Johnson. Colin Gonzalez. Pablo Silvas. Noel Smith. Justin Horn. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, thank you guys very much. That was a very entertaining race, to say the least. All right, the final race of the night. We are 35 minutes behind schedule, drivers. Take it easy, George. Take it easy, Nathan.
Adrian Jimenez.
Thanks for coming out.
Brad Johnson.
All right, I need marshals from the last race, please. This is going to be our final race of the night. Final race of the night, our premier class, these low-C NASCARs. I do believe that Justin has gone home.
Racer X.
All right, I need marshals, please. Marshals, please. All right. Let's get them all
Jimenez.
checked in. Adrian's
1 minute
already
to the start
checked.
of the race. Colin Gonzalez.
All right, our final race of the night. Let's get our marshals out.
45 seconds to the start of the race. The Eliminator. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Tony, you going to make it? I need Tony to check. Colin?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Colin check. Or Colin's checked. Brad, I need you to check Brad and Tony.
Racer X.
All right, so Noel? No, Noel?
Brad Johnson.
And Pablo? All right. Let's get them lined up on the back straightaway. Looks like a
The
bunch of
Eliminator.
people have already gone home.
Colin Gonzalez.
All right, Adrian on pole. Fern in the 2. Tony in the 3. Brad in the 4. And Colin in the 5. All right, quiet down in the gallery, please. Quiet down in the gallery. All right, you guys ready? Ready? You guys good? All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Final race of the night. 5 minutes of low-C NASCARs on the tone. All right, Adrian with a clean start. Oh, we got a huge pile up at the start of the race right there. Oh, that's going to be, looks like Colin getting tangled up right there. All right, out front, we got Tony in that one spot. Adrian into two, so that yellow stripe and the blue and white, that is your 1-2 battle, working their way through the sweeper. Coming up around the bridge, your Tony out there in that one spot. Tony's been waiting all day for this one. Oh, Tony flips it, going to the sweeper. Getting a little bit too greedy with that steering wheel. All right, Adrian out front. Adrian stretching out that lead right there, driving that, is that a Hardee's? Hardee's number 5. All right, Adrian
left.
holding it down. Tony in that 2 spot, Colin in the 3, Brad in the 4. Fern out of this one. All right, Adrian, Tony, Colin, and Brad. That is your 1 through 4 with 3:40 left on the clock. There's 3:40 left. Your race leader. All right, Adrian still holding it down. Tony in that 2 spot, Colin in the 3, Brad in the 4. All right, drivers, don't forget, this coming weekend is that big Tamiya Cup race. If you have your Tamiya 4-wheel drives, don't forget to bring them out. Bring the families. It's going to be all kinds of fun. We're going to be doing that hot dog special once again, as well as a couple of trophies and a bunch of modified cars as well. Going to be given away.
3 minutes left.
All right, we got Adrian out front, Tony in that 2 spot, Colin in the 3, Brad in the 4. Your race leader right there, Adrian, hot lap 9.6. Tony with a 9.8. Colin with a 10.1. Brad with a 10.6. All right, drivers with 2:40 left on the clock. Drivers 2:40 left. Adrian out front, Tony in that 2 spot, Colin in the 3, Brad in the 4. All right, no close battles right now. Everyone pretty much spread out. Actually, Brad right there, 1 second off of Colin. All right, so we got Colin and Brad right there working their way through the sweeper, coming up under the bridge. Colin trying to hold on to that number 3 spot, that final spot on the podium. And we got Brad trying to take it. All right, so we got Adrian out front, Tony in that 2 spot. Oh, Tony gets stuck in the rail.
2 minutes left.
All right, Adrian, Tony, Colin, and Brad. That is your running order. All right, Colin and Brad right there. That is your 3-4 battle. That's the battle for that final spot on the podium. Working their way through the sweeper. Coming up under the bridge. All right, that green car and the orange car right there out onto the back straightaway. That's your 3-4 battle. Final spot on the podium. Looks like Colin grabs a rail right there. Colin holding on to it. Colin's car looking pretty decent. All right, Brad right there. All right, so that's your 3-4 battle. All the while, Adrian out front. Adrian, oh, we need a Marshall right there at the pole. Marshall at the pole. All right, that was Tony right there, upside down.
1
That's
minute
going to
left.
put Colin out to the 2 spot. Now Colin dropping down. That's going to put Brad. Let's see, Brad might be working his way up the list right there. All right, that's your 3-4-5, 2-3-4. Brad now up to that 2 spot.
45 seconds left.
Brad right there. Oh, Brad. So is it going to be Colin now? Colin now back up to the 2 spot. All right, so we got Adrian,
30
Colin,
seconds left.
Brad, Tony, Fern. Fern back out on track. Colin trying to keep it smooth and clean. Keep it in the middle, Colin. All right, Colin, one of our newest comeback racers right there. Colin driving just about everything we've got.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, he's got a 12 scale now as well. I think Colin's going to be getting a mini Z too. All right, Adrian, Colin, Tony, Brad, and Fern. All right, drivers, time has
Johnson
expired, drivers. This is going to be your last lap as you come across the line.
Colin Gonzalez done.
Colin is done. Brad is done.
Racer X done.
Tony's done.
All drivers are finished.
Adrian's done. That is
Adrian
your race
Jimenez done.
drivers.
The Eliminator done.
Adrian
The race is
taking the
completed.
win. Colin in that 2 spot. Tony in the 3. All right, I need Adrian, Colin, and Tony to the winner's circle, please. Adrian, Colin, and who was in third? Tony. Adrian, Colin, and Tony. Winner circle, please. All right, guys. Thank you guys very much for coming out on our final race of our on-road week. All right. Make sure you guys, if you guys have your Tamiya four-wheel drives, bring it out this weekend. It's going to be a 2-day event. It's going to be the Tamiya four-wheel drive Texas Cup. I've been working on the trophies. All right, we're going to have our hot dog special as well. It's going to be $5 hot dog, chips, and a drink. Make sure you guys come out and show your support for RCHQ and everything that they do. All right, the on-road track is going to be torn up tomorrow. I'm going to be taking it out, putting out some Tamiya track coming up. All right, guys, once again, thank you guys for coming out on our Wednesday night race. Sorry we ran almost 45 minutes longer than we should have, but I'm hoping you guys all had a good time. Don't forget, pay your bills. See you later, and we'll see you guys on the next.